Hey there, collective. Okay, so this is going to be a reading for divine feminine and divine masculine energies, whether you guys are in union yet or not. I haven't used these decks on here yet, but I have these two decks. Spirit's agreeing with me. Thank you, Spirit. For the feminine and masculine energies that centers around, where you're at on the healing journey, and it gives you a little insight about your unions, okay? Whether it's in the physical or spiritual, or you're just not there yet, this will be very helpful if you feel like you are on the twin flame journey, okay? So let's get started. First, I'm going to pull feminine energy where you're at in your energy, and then we'll pull the masculines, and then we'll read from the cards. All right, Spirit, where is the feminine currently at with the journey? This one's trying to come out. Okay, yeah, you're getting a lot of truth and clarity. I'm hearing a lot of acceptance right now, divine feminine. You're standing in your power and you are honoring yourself. Okay, you could be going through like this soul type revolution, right, is what I'm hearing. You are a force to be reckoned with, divine feminine. And no matter where you are on the journey, just know you are protected. Where's the masculine energy? This union is protected. Okay, you got a masculine who's either still in snake energy or he's still tied in with snake energy. Okay? So your masculine's still dealing with the enemy, it looks like. Okay? Maybe he could be dealing with another woman even at this time. But you've got truth about this. You've got clarity. You're seeing this clearly, divine feminine, right? Let's see, what do you want to tell this divine feminine? Okay, so feminine, you're learning about enabling bad behavior. You're being told not to back down on boundaries and do not enable this masculine's bad behavior. And this is what Spirit's giving you clarity about. Let me read it. When I enable your bad behavior, I want you to love me. That's why I do it. Here's the healing. This is a learned, ingrained pattern that is taught, and it can be passed down from generation to generation. Enabling does not equal love returning. It just doesn't. Look to the self as to what kind of hole in your soul you are trying to fill with this kind of behavior. This pattern does not equate to healthy love returning. In fact, it is the opposite and will bring you exactly what you don't want. So feminine, as hard as it is, that's why I was hearing acceptance, I guess. As hard as it is to have to separate yourself from this masculine, you're on a journey of self-love at this time. While he is over there dealing with the devilish energies, while he's down in the pit, baby, Spirit's teaching you about boundaries and acceptance, and they're guiding you through your healing so that you are no longer going to enable or accept any type of mistreatment or bad behavior from this masculine or any other, right? And so if you resonate with that energy, stick around. We got a little bit more to come. So let's talk about this masculine who's in the snake energy. What's going on with him? Why is he in that snake energy? What is he learning? What is he needing to see? Yeah, he runs away and he avoids. So he's a runner. Okay, he's an avoidance of heartbreak. So this is a masculine who doesn't allow himself to stop and to feel his true feelings, basically. He feels heartbroken. And so this is what he's having to deal with over here with the snake energy. Spirit, you turned my lights out. Please turn it back on. This masculine, he's a runner because he feels confused and overwhelmed by his emotions and your emotions too, divine feminine. So that's why he runs. Here's the healing. Running away is a child's game. Realize you are only running away from yourself. Even if you close and cover your own eyes, you aren't invisible, masculine. Other people can still see you there. Gather your courage and face whatever fears you have straight in the face. Conquer yourself. This opens the pathway to divine feminine and to union. Avoidance. I want to communicate my feelings to you. I do, but I am not sure where it goes, and that is what's scary. So he doesn't know what to expect from you, divine feminine. So instead of taking accountability, this masculine runs away and he hides and he operates in the darkness of the shadows and deals with snake energy. because he runs away from heartbreak. He's running from his own heartbreak. He's running from his own emotions, which means he's running from you, Divine Feminine, because you are God's heart that was sent here to be the expression of love. But if he's running, what are you going to do about it, right? You're going to focus on yourself. You're not going to enable his bad behavior, and you're going to heal, grow, and evolve for you, baby. That's what Spirit's saying. But for avoidance, the healing says, we avoid communication of feelings for a variety of reasons. Sometimes we hear what we don't want to hear, and we cannot unhear it then. However, communication can be magical and can put our spirit at ease if we stop trying to control it and just allow a free flow of truth. Truth and sincerity are key to keeping things on track. Avoidance is never productive, and non-closure can leave a gaping wound in both you and your counterpart. So these masculines are they like to ghost, okay? If it has been a while since you communicated with someone, your person, but you want to and feel ready, start with something small, like a how are you? It may seem trite, but it can be a good place to open up previously closed lines of communication. And then Heartbroken says, I feel heartbroken because somewhere deep inside, I feel as if I caused this heartbreak between us. Even if in the 3D reality, I am in denial. Here's the healing, masculines. Denial of the self and its wants, needs, and desires can cause immense bitterness, displaced resentment, and heartache. It is not selfish to feed yourself. It is necessary. So, feminine, I think you've got some clarity about you see through this masculine's masks, let's just say, and maybe he doesn't like that, right? So he runs away from you, he avoids you, he lacks communication with you, so that means he's a ghoster, he's ghosting you instead of dealing with the issues at hand, instead of basically doing his work, okay? But Spirit sees you, Divine Feminine, and you see him too, and I think that scares him, to be honest. And at this time, whoever your masculine is, it's just, he just feels more comfortable in the snake energy, which means he's going to suffer karmic cycle after karmic cycle until he stops running, until he faces, the divine and the Divine Feminine, right? Like the masculines, they think they're just running away from you when they act this way, Divine Feminine, but the truth is they're running away from the divine itself, the divine within you, which is also within themselves. Like, it's not just running away from a relationship with their counterpart, right? Like, they're running away from the gift that is meant to be for themselves, right? It's really sad, honestly, when this happens. And so if this is you and some of you guys are coming into union this week because it's all in the energy, right? But there's some of you guys are still dealing with this, right? So if you are dealing with this snake energy, Divine Feminine, I think Spirit's telling you, don't enable this bad behavior. Don't give him a pass. Don't make excuses for him. You see clearly. I think you're being told to stand on your boundaries and not to accept anything less than what you know you deserve from this masculine or anybody else, period, okay? But let's get a conversation. Divine Feminine, what do you want to say to this masculine? We are soulmates. You're simply saying, I see you, masculine. We are soulmates. You can run from me all you want, but that's never going to change the fact of what we are, okay? We are soulmates. And that's just it's like a full stop period sentence here, right? We're soulmates. It is what it is. What does he want to say to Divine Feminine? What does this masculine want to say to you? Okay, you got Earth sign. There could be either he's an Earth sign, you're an Earth sign, or there could be an Earth sign coming between y'all's connection, possibly. What else? I'm coming back to you. Hold on just a little longer. So he's basically promising you that he's going to stop running. This is, I feel like, what his higher self wants you to know. But, Divine Feminine, we don't live on hopes, wishes, and dreams. We live on truth, clarity, justice, fairness, balanced energy, right? So he is trying to tell you he's coming back to you. Don't give up hope, basically, but he's still running. He's saying you've ruined him by exposing him to heaven. So he could be